Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Hogwarts Legacy! Look, I know a video just came out around 9 a.m., but that's because I had a lot of trouble yesterday and for the past 2 days to upload a single episode. Because first it crashed, then I had to re-record. Luckily, I was smart enough to include manual saves that way I didn't have to restart again, which was ultimately what saved my life. A few hours of resentment. All right, now let the game begin. Well, not yet. Okay, so we have gone through this much. We're on Spire Alley. Okay, so how will we get through this episode today? What is our goal, for example? Well, our goal is just to level up, so doing as many quests and at the beginning of each video I do two Merlin trials from now on. World map. Okay, where's the closest to Merlin trial? Oh, up here. Okay. So we have two Merlin trials in the close vicinity, basically. One here and one here. Well, since we're in the Forbidden Forest, we get to take the Forbidden Forest Blue Flame, yay! And we get to solve some puzzles. All this is just to have a goal of like, okay, so world map. Oh, there. Okay, so basically the goal is to have the most amount to get like 40 of our unlock every like double our storage, our gear storage initially.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Like I said, our goal today is just to level up. And this over here will level us
Castle
up.
must have been quite stately this time. What do you have? Rebellion.
Oh, let's see. There's two. Where's the third? Okay, right behind here. I want.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
And each Merlin trial gives us 80 XP. This just helps level us up just that little bit more. Okay. That's one Merlin trial. And oh dear God. Uh, where? Well, I did not expect to be in the middle of a poacher camp.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, I see the final one. Seriously? Well, we have just a spell and then.
Expelliarmus. Lumos.
We only have one left, and it is over here. I should have been doing this ages ago. But if we go down here.
Rookwoods, don't go downy.
No! You!
Arresto. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Anyway, we should get back to Hogsmeade to begin our first quest of the episode.
like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more
Rebellion.
thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
You can get a lot of loot here.
Rebellion.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Blood, not a good sign.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Rebellion. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Rebellion. she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Hold on. We got some new gear that we have to scan. Oh, right, we have 28 now, so we have a lot more storage. It would be in hats that we got an upgrade. Aha, yep. We've been stuck on that one for like a long time.
How charming.
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable.
Repair it.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
Hmm. Oh, there's something down there. We'll get that real quick.
Watch your step.
We're just getting this item real quick. More to sell at our shop that we got last episode. Later. Okay. Sorry if I'm like deviating off of the quest. Usually I go, but you never know what you can get when it comes to quest areas. So it's fun to loot.
Revelio.
You always want to use Revelio in case you find something worth looting.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love.
Okay, we get new glasses. And we get to change appearances again to our wolf mask. As you know, that's the average mask that I go for. Since we got it last episode after defeating an infamous foe.
How lucky for us. Revelio. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Revelio.
There's no turning back now.
Ow! Run! Ow!
Revelio.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Where's that? Oh, it's up. It's upstairs. Thank God. Oh, there's. Where's that chest? Oh, there it is.
Making it easy. Welcome. It's a little too rude, if you ask me.
Oh, shoot. There's a door. Wait. Thank you.
Rebellion.
Oh, there. Loot. Fast. You loot fast because you don't want to take too much damage. Because you may be able to craft infinite Waken Wealth
She
potions.
listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we might not.
Oh, you're. I'm just trying to collect ingredients. Ow, 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 ow. That hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Ow! Ow! Like a boss fight, but painful.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Go, 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 go. Up, 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 up.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Rebellion.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Maybe with the poachers broke it?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Rebellion.
Oh my god. That is terrifying and cool.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. I wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntown Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay, that was a creepy and ominous ending to that. That was only one quest. that we took on.
How could I have been so blind?
On 80 XP. Now we have a lot of things that we have to sell. Any unknown? Or checking if I have any unknown, and I don't. So we're going to go to Penny and sell everything. As you guys know, our shop is literally over here. After that, we'll take the Flu Flame to Feldcraft. I love our shop. We get a bit of extra money, and it'll help us in a future quest. Penny! No, not here.
Revelio.
Wait, where's. Oh, there she is. I didn't see you for a second, Penny.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Alright, now we have to do another quest. And we get to learn a new spell. Yay! Another unforgivable. As you know, I will learn the unforgivables, but I won't use them.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
After this, we only have one more spell to learn.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. You're here. Good.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah,
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned, I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her. I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered. Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, It's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Alright, so essentially, we get to learn Imperio, and we're not going to use it. Unless it's for a dueling feat.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest.
Rebellion.
Conspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Rebellion. Rebellion. Rebellion.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Rebellion.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Rebellion.
Alright.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Rebellion. Accio. There's something here by the altar. Accio. Rebellion.
did you find?
I'll speak with him in a minute. For now, let's just.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Rebellion. Jeffrey. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rebellion. Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Repulsor. Rebellion. Accio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Rebellion. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realised something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
K, A, X, Y, B, A. As I mentioned before, with unforgivables, I can learn them, but I can never use them in battle.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Rebellion.
Except, except, okay, I have to learn, I have to use Imperio here, because, yeah, I didn't like to have to use Imperio, but I had to try to get that one. Like I said, I will only use them for dual feats. That was an exception. Okay.
Rebellion. Bombarda. Confringo. Rebellion.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo. Rebellion. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Ringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Rebellion. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Rebellion. Confringo. Rebellion.
Accio! This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Rebellion! Accio!
That worked. Keep going.
Rebellion! Accio!
We're getting the loot first, and it is these two, I think.
Rebellion!
Okay, so
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
okay, that's one. Okay, so now we just need to get this one. So it would be this one,
Accio!
then this one,
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
this one, and then this one. See, it's crucial to find the right combinations in order to get through.
You
So,
are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Rebellion!
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
oh dear God! Oh dear God!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Rebellion! Confringo! Rebellion!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio! Rebellion! Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? Protego!
Alright. We went through a lot of fighting to get a lot of stuff. and we got two that are beyond our level. One, and we have several that could upgrade us. We'll have to see when we get back to Hogwarts, which will end the episode off by seeing what will upgrade us. And this one place gave us so much experience, and we completed so many dueling feats alongside it.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Okay, now Catacombs is
I
like.
never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Okay. So essentially, that is like one way to do this. So basically, you have the option to use Imperio on Omnis, or side with Omnis, which I'm going to side with Omnis. I know it sounds petty and evil due to what Sebastian is doing,
As
but
we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
We'll make them retreat.
He says the first spell that's on his mind. That was Imperial.
Boy, what have you done? Saved my sister. Still an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us. What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Rebellion.
Right, we're almost finished with the quest, guys. Just a few more.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know.
You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Which, at the end of the episode. Oh! Talk to Poppy. Okay. So we have this one unlocked. So we'll do that. Let's go. Map. Hogwarts. Okay, she's outside the beast classroom, I think. Okay, but first things first. We go to the room of requirement and see what we got and if either of them will upgrade us.
The Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Okay, one will upgrade us, one will not. Alright, so we have two places to go. Map. Closest food flame is right here. Then we have to meet Sebastian in the Undercraft. Oh dear God. To talk to both of them. No more peasant trotting.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much.
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know.
Alright. We'll begin our first main quest of the episode shortly, but I need to go to the Undercroft. Fastest way there is defensive against the Dark Arts classroom. We haven't even begun the main story yet. We've just been focused on leveling up that way we can, which I will focus on the main story next episode. It's just this episode was just all about leveling up and getting like 2 quests out of the way that desperately needed getting out of the way, which we did, luckily.
Only a new student to help me with my sad predicament.
If you ever put your walk with your family again, mark my word, you will lose that honor.
Right, Sebastian and the Undercroft. Again.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantments, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercepted, will be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Alright.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Alright, now just one more place to go. And that would be Hogsmeade. Alright, so we did a few quests today. We did a lot of stories. And we leveled up, most importantly. We only have one more spell to learn, and that would be the Killing Curse of Avada Kedavra. But if we want to take on this next quest, we have to make sure our inventory is empty of all the items that we got from both places that did not level us up. It'll give us more defense, which won't actually be a whole lot of money, I'm now realizing, but it'll still be some money nonetheless. And boom, we're done.
Safe and wondrous
Potato.
travels.
I think per episode now, I'm going to do one main story quest. Nah, I'll do that at the end of each episode. But Summoner's Court. That will be a challenge because we have a lot of quests of those. So far, we have tons of quests. A lot of Hogsmeade alone. You know what? To end the episode, why don't we do a simple, non stressful quest? That way we have a bit more XP for when we go and do our next thing. Plus, it will be easy because all we're doing is just going to Honeydukes. And you'll actually get to see the full passageway from a Harry Potter book. Alright, so after this, we shall be done. Yay.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment? Were you calling me Gareth? I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from the shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
We've actually passed it several times and I know where it is, so...
This looks like the right statue. What was the password? Descendium.
Yep, this is the secret passage! Okay, so as you know, we'll have to go through a lot. As you guys know, with quests, sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's not as simple. Sometimes you have to use a bunch of spells, sometimes you don't have to use any spells. But with this, let's just say the spells are
A
going.
lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Repairer.
Yeah, if you can tell, we'll have to use Reparo a lot if we want to get anywhere
That
remotely
seems to have done the
good.
trick.
And we'll actually be looting along the way as well.
Revelio.
So this is actually the first step.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
So far, it's easy, right?
Revelio. Confringo.
Yeah, well.
Levioso. Revelio. Going to have to get past this. Levioso.
Leviosa. Lumos. Leviosa. Rebellion.
Yeah, like I said, not easy anymore, is it?
Confringo. Rebellion. One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo. Leviosa. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Repeta. Repulsor. Accio. Leviosa. That did the trick. Rebellion.
And that was simple, but also
This
not
must be
so
the way out.
simple. Now,
I need to find a way to open that gate. Confringo.
oh, and
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
yep, in just one passage, we went from here to there, all the way to Hogsmeade. Kind of silly, I think. But now we can go back through the passageway if we want, which we will, which will make the episode a lot easier and shorter.
Rebellion. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Back through the One-Eyed Witch passage. This will be short and sweet. Because all we have to do is parkour.
Rebellion. Rebellion.
All we have to do is wait for the lift. Told you, it was really easy and simple. Plus, you don't have to wait for a loading screen as much.
Hello again.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Alright, guys, we have one place left to go. But that will have to be for next episode because I'm sad to say we're out of time. And next episode we'll go to the room of. No, wait, we have to start fresh every episode for the beginning of every episode. So let's go up here to the room of requirement. See what we get, go to Hogsmeade and sell.
The Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Oh, they both upgrade us. Cool. Oh, I should really come here more often because I just remembered I have plants to tend to.
Potato.
Now we go over to. Now we can track this. Hogsmeade. Now we have one less quest to worry about.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ah! Glitch!
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Alright, guys, I'll have to do it for the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great and fantastic rest of your day. And bye-bye. You know what? I think I'll end every episode at the end. Oh, sorry. Personal talk. Bye-bye, guys.